Here we go. Garnacho, £40 million, no add-ons, and a 10% sell-on fee. Is it a good deal? You know, I'm conflicted. We're a little bit early because of this news that's breaking. That's why. Garnacho, here we go. I mean, look, it's the first sale of the summer, and there's only 3 days left in the window. Read into that what you like. 3 days left in the window, first sale. I mean, it's late. It's very, very late. Have we got a good deal here? You tell me. Let's get a poll running. £40 million for a £60 million player with no sell-on fee, with no add-ons. I don't know. Is it a good deal for Garnacho? I'm tempted to say not, to be honest with you. I don't think it is. I'm glad he's gone. I am very glad he's gone, but I don't think it's a good deal. There's no add-ons if he does well. And a 10% sell-on fee means that if he goes for £100 million, we've made 50. So I don't think it's very good. I don't think it's very good at all. I think it's about as good as it was going to get, but I don't think it's a good deal because if he ends up being a really good player, the most we're going to get is about 45 million quid. But I do agree with Sadiq as long as he's out of the club, and that's the bottom line, isn't it? You've got to get him out of the club. So, look, we were talking about 60 in January. We were talking about 30 last week. We've got 40 million fixed. Take it and move on. I think. I agree with Insider. It's not good, but it's the best we're going to get in the circumstances. And I think we move on. And I've got to say, I'm just glad he's not a Man United player anymore. I don't wish him all the best. It's not official yet, so I can't really say what I really think, but I don't wish him all the best. I don't hold any malice towards Chelsea, and if Chelsea want to turn it into something, that's up to you. But he's a shithouse at the end of the day. The way he's behaved towards the fans, I can't. You know, I've stuck up for this player for a long time. I think he's got a fantastic talent, and you know maybe he will achieve it at Chelsea, but he should have achieved it at Manchester United. And he can feel hard done by. Boo-hoo. You know, at the end of the day, he blocks anybody who calls him out, and I'm glad about that because essentially he is. Sorry, the volume just got knocked down there. Essentially, he is a troublemaker, and Man United are right to get rid of him. So £40 million for a player. I mean, look, it could end up being a bargain for Chelsea. It could end up being an absolute get out of jail card for us. Which way will it go? His career could really go one of two ways. It could go in the bin, or you know, it could go nuclear. So I think that I think it is what it is, and I'm glad we've got rid of him. I hope that it actually leads to us spending some of that money as well, because if we've got 55 million to spend for Baleba, we've now got 40 million. I don't think it means we've got 95. Maybe the Baleba money was banking on the Garnacho money. I don't know. But there has to be some reaction to that from United now because, you know, it's been a shite window. And I'm very glad Garnacho has gone. But I'm not convinced that it's been a very good transfer window. And I think that's a fair point. So there we go. Sell-on fee should be at least 30%. Good deal for Chelsea, says Mario Franco. Mohammed, welcome to the Members Club. Yet another cheap deal, Mark. The club is rotting, says Jim Jones. Yeah, but you know what? You say it's a cheap deal. Apparently it's the 4th biggest sale in our history. I mean, that just says a hell of a lot, doesn't it? So yeah, I think it's interesting in that sense that we've all, if we're talking about a deal we don't think's that good, but it's the 4th biggest in our history, it says a lot about what we are as a selling club. It's a good deal due to his attitude, says Adrian. Manager stuff aside, who can we still sign with Garnacho and other sales? Goalkeeper or midfielder, and who? Cheers, says Alonso. We'll get your comments in tonight. We're slightly early, about 12 minutes early now, because Garnacho has gone to Chelsea for £40 million, no add-on fees, but we get a 10% sell-on fee, which, to be honest with you, if he goes for 100 million, which he probably never will, you only get 10 million for it. So it's not a very good sell-on fee. There are no add-on fees. It's 40 million, and that's what it is. Kim Pham, thank you very much for joining the Members Club. Get ready for Garnacho, 90-minute dagger at Old Trafford, says Ryan. Of course, we do play Chelsea in 3 games' times. I mean, imagine if he's the guy who scores the goal that sacks Amorim. You know, just putting it out there.